garlic. All the girls are garlic, garlic. Eh, 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 eh. All the girls are garlic, garlic. Oh, that's not actually the lyrics of the song, but that's basically what I hear. I'm sorry, I'm still a little sick. We're gonna try to fight through. Fight the fire, it's out now. Hold the hose real tight. Oh my gosh. And get ready for a real fight. Down, 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 down. Hello, Christina. Welcome in. How are you? Are you having a good day? So we're still a little sick, but I am doing what I can to get better. So I've been trying to keep warm and and then also eat a lot of nutrition. Like a lot of nutrients. I don't actually hear Mabby, so that's kind of concerning. Do you guys hear me? Hello? Hi? Hi? Oh, okay. You guys can't hear me. That's good. So, let's go ahead and get started. We're playing Mabinogi. We are playing Mabinogi today. And we're doing commerce specifically. So I hope you all have a good time, just like I will. Oop. I almost botched it. I can tell there is clicking. Okay. So this is what I have the most of, and we're definitely going to take this over to Philia. Philia is looking pretty good today. Oh, who are you? Can actually lower a teeny bit. And we finally have internet again. So for the people who normally come on Mabby days, nothing has changed. But for the people who come more than just on Mabby days, so if you are normal here on Sunday and Monday, you guys know I was not streaming Sunday and Monday. The reason is you may think it was because I was sick. No, I was sick, but my internet went down, so I was like doing everything. Remember on that? I think it was that Thursday. I was saying I would stream anyway, even if I was sick, because I like playing games anyway. And that Sunday and Monday, like, oh my gosh, I was struggling for entertainment, even though I was sick. So I was literally out here doing Spider Solitaire, Klondike, regular Solitaire, Free Cell. It was an experience. Oops, I accidentally tapped out. Because I do windowed mode. So if you wonder why I tab out so much, it's not really that I'm tabbing, it's just I'm on windowed mode and sometimes I click off screen sometimes. By accident. Do you play Mabby full screen or... Haha. He thought I was gonna run into him. I am not. I can make a promise. I can make a plan. I can make an effort. I can take a stand. No! Come here. Yeah, they're gonna get handled. Thank goodness. And I have a lot of Finny gems, okay? Like, those are more Finny gems than I would normally like. But I did clean up my inventory. Are you guys proud of me? can make a promise. I can make a plan. I can make an effort. I can take a stand. I don't actually know the lyrics of that song. I appeared and heard Steven Universe. I do love Steven Universe, Sage. Do you too? And thank you so much for the cookie, Garfield. I appreciate it. Let's eat it together. Hopefully I won't run into... Oh! I almost ran into somebody. I got you. Here. Thank you so much for the candy. Eat it. Eat it, Garfield. Do you like it? It's freshly baked. Thank you so much for the candy. Here, did you have it? Did you get it? Aggressively throws candy at you. Thank you. I love it. And speaking of candy, I actually have one of my favorites, Sour Patch Kids. I ate all the yellow one and green one already, so it's just my favorites, the blue and the red one. Oh, I also ate the oranges too already. Do you like Sour Patch Kids? Do you have a favorite color? For April Fool's Day? Ooh! Sour Patch Kids made like a post that was like, we are now just Patch Kids. Not Sour Patch Kids. Because they keep saying we're not sour enough. Alright, I gotta go. Just dropped in my favorite color of Sour Patch Kid is orange. Nice! Enjoy. Have a good day, Sage. And thanks for stopping in. I love Sour Patch Kids. I gotta get that blue one. Oh yeah, here. I'll pick up a blue one just for you. Right here. You can't see it, but I'm holding it. It's for you. Red and blue are just like a different level. All of them are good. That's why I eat them all. But my heart goes out to blue and red. I never go through the bridge at this angle, so I'm like, this is actually different. If there was a Mabby movie, what kind of theme would we want to go with? Because I feel like if we go through the generations, it'd be kind of boring, because we already played the generations, you know? So unless the movie would be for someone who has never played the generations or who doesn't play the game, then I don't think generations are necessarily the best thing to make a movie on. That's my opinion, though. I could be wrong. I feel like we should follow somebody who isn't a Z Malaysian. Like, they should be a Malaysian, and it should focus more on, like, why is this Sour Patch Kid so gummy? Like, the other ones are kind of firm, but this one is kind of, like, melted. But anyway, I feel like I would want to focus more on, like, the little guys and not, like, the goddesses. And, like, I want to know more about, like, Malcolm's story from Tir Khanil or some of those NPCs we don't see often. Maybe what happened to Tanny. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. Imagine a movie about Tanny. So, like, the first, like, 10 minutes are just giving a recap of what happened in G23, I think? Maybe G24? And then for that movie, the rest of the movie, hour and something, it would be about like Tanny and what happened afterward, because she was a Malaysian, but like how does that work? He's right there. We also need to watch out for the ancients for Eri. For the strong. Here in the garden, let's play a game. I'll show you how it's done. Here in the garden, stand very still. This'll be so much fun. And then she smiled. That's what I'm after. The smile in her eyes, the sound of her laughter. Happily watching her drift away. You keep on turning pages for people who don't care, for people who don't care, for people who don't care about you. And still it takes you ages to see that to see that no one's there, to see that no one's there. Finally something, finally news about how the story ends. She doesn't exist now, survived by her friends. I mean, I don't want to run into this guy. Okay, good. I think we are actually going to make it through. Yeah. And all of her brand new friends. And isn't it lovely? Okay, we're almost there. I have hiccups. Help me. I also made some amazing soup today. I made it for lunch right before stream. And then I made enough. Why is this one melty too? What's wrong with the drifters? That was my old guild. Well, I think it was with an S. I think that one's a different one, but same name, drifters. Maybe even some of my earlier streams will have drifters in the name instead of sugar cookies, which is my current guild. Oh man, who's here? Oh, wrong way. Philia, right? I feel like Philia had the better deal. Philia has more here, and with this one, it's a little bit less, but it's okay. So Philia. so happy to have internet again. Ooh, and while we're on the boat, I kind of want to talk about some old things that I found. That Lance nerf hurt. Oh, really? What happened? Let me know. Oh, we need to also read updates as well. I feel like there's another journal that I need to read. We have a lot to talk about today. I'm gonna look at Nabi. And I'm also gonna open a Word document. A Google Doc. In Korea, they removed piercing. Oh no, that is bad. You know, there's a whole Lance guy and how he really likes lances, and has like a whole PowerPoint dedicated as to why they're like the best weapon. And I just want to know what he thinks. Oh, yeah. Oh wow. There's quite a bit of news that we could talk about today, actually. Okay, so 5 minutes until departure. But it's diabolical. They removed the piercing. That's going to change a lot. Wrong one. This one. Still wrong one. That's not. This is better. Oops. I want to look at this one first. I just want to look at the gacha. Because I love wings. Okay, I was about to say, they better give us pictures and not just, like, the orbs. I feel like I like more full wings in general. I just like full wings. This one's mushy, too. I feel like this is more my style. Maybe this one. I'm actually not crazy about these wings. Oh, I like this. These are my favorite right here. These two specifically. Just because this looks so unique. I don't know why they call these wings. Other than that, they're on the back. Why am I looking up? Oops. I feel like my head is facing up for no reason. Like, I'm a fan of these three wings right here. These two more specifically. Ooh, I like how this one has like a little. What is this? Like an extra piece. Ooh, Mafia. Mafia cape. Ooh, this is pretty. It's giving, like Tinkerbell Secret of the Wings. Ooh, I like this. This is pretty. No, I'm not feeling it. I kind of like these. Can we dye these? If we can dye these, I'm afraid I'll have to buy these. I like this. Ooh, 6 wings. I like that. These remind me of the spirit weapons. I really like these flowery designs. Again, I'm just gonna have to dye these. Whoa, this kind of looks cool. Ooh, this is pretty. Today I finished my Curse Lance. I found out that I built. Oh no! I'm sorry, Mr. Chairs. This is pretty. I like this box. I want to see if my favorite one can be dyed. Ooh, doesn't look like it. Because the other ones say, like, dyeable. Aw, man. I want to read what this is. I don't really know. Log in during this. Head to the location. It won't reveal too much, but you'll get a reward after doing this. There. So we should do that as well. Let me make sure I didn't go. Let me make sure that Rudo isn't hungry. He's fine for now. Let's see what else is here. Maintenance, producer's letter. Let's read that. I'm also very curious about what the roadmap is. Dear Malaysians, we are in March. Oops. It's already been a fantastic year for Mabby. Firstly, I must wish us all a happy 17th anniversary. Woo! All of us have made strides this year to our own ways, making Mabby a comfortable home together. As we welcome the spring season, I would like to take a moment to look back at some of our highlights from the past several months and share a few of my thoughts on what we can expect in the upcoming summer months too. Let me put the Sour Patch Kids down. 16 million. Oh no, that's diabolical. No. Oh my gosh. Mr. Chairs, that's a lot. 270. That's terrible. Like, over 300 million. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. We're delighted to release many different content updates and Let me fix my English really quick. We've been delighted to release many different content updates and events over the past year in Aaron. Fantasy life updates have encouraged Malaysians to see greater achievements in combat, fashion, and life. What are your proud achievements this year? Did you craft the best weapon? Oof, that stings. For Mr. Chairs. I heard the term follicle. No. Dye your favorite outfit? Tend to your homestead or moonlit island? In my IRL homestead garden, ooh, I would love a garden. I want a garden. I've been learning a lot while sowing and planting. As I was planting radishes, tomatoes, and marigolds alongside each other, oh my gosh. I couldn't help but giggle while thinking of Rory, Tarlock, and Mari. Mabinogi is always on my mind, and I'm grateful for it. It's given me the strength and courage to try new things, express myself, and be proud and hopeful for those around me too. In Aaron, astrologer updates, the recent crossover event, and the Library of Secrets have all met with such creativity and love. I do agree that I feel like, especially astrologer and the Library of Secrets, I like the events. I think they're very fun. And they did, like, especially astrologer, they were pushing new stuff. So I like that. I hope the stories have made lasting memories for you as they have for me. Fate Astrologer touched my heart deeply, and both using astral imaging and collecting cards have been a lot of fun, especially getting to share them with friends and the GMs. Meanwhile, the charming stories surrounding the caravan reminded me of my days spending time with friends, delving into dungeons, and exploring the world. That's crazy because it makes me think of, like, people who are on the Mabby team today are probably people who also played Mabby when they were younger. So that's kind of funny. I didn't really think about that, how it could be the same people. But welcome in, Indiana. In the next half of 2025, updates focused on skill balancing. That's going to be rough. I wonder if it's going to be good. And welcome in, Captain. Focuses on skill balancing and that. I don't know what QOL means, but maybe it's good. For combat content will be introduced. Meanwhile, we will also be improving accessibility for various systems. What does that mean? Because, like, when I think of accessibility, I think of, like, visual impairments and hearing impairment. I feel like that could be kind of cool to work with, including partner pets, party, and chat, and improving the experience of guilds. Do you have a goal you are working on towards the next Malaysian? As we grow and improve our talents, it's always important to remember that each new skill or interest is fostered by learning and strength, bolstering you to overcome challenges through trial and error. With the launch of G26, we began Chapter 8, Winds of Fate, and met Aine, Delga, and other new faces. This coming summer, we plan to release the second installment of Chapter 8, Generation 27. This update will introduce a challenging new dungeon, Brelef? Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Which offers a new tier of weapons to empower the game's many talents. And speaking of, we have 2 new hybrid talents on the way, the Sacred Guard and Explosive Vanguard Arcana. Explosive Vanguard? Okay. That's definitely the Lance Arcana. I'm just like, why did they call it that? But welcome, Fed! Welcome in! introducing new styles of play to Mabinogi by allowing players to specialize their role as the party's dutiful protector or take the spear with explosive finishers. I'm very excited about that. I'm so excited to see what Secret Guard is like because I'm Harmonic Saint and I feel like it's gonna be like Paladin and like Priest all over again, which I'm very excited about. What is this? That emote. I love it. Okay. Doki Doki Island is a longtime favorite for Malaysians and the Mabinogi team. The island received a major revamp last year, with its scent of cotton candy trees in the Plaza of Blessing, making for a vivid gathering place for meetings with friends both old and new. The stories from the event offer new perspectives and bring us closer to the world of Tedean and to each other. We hope that by adjusting and improving this and other classic content, we can refresh the Malaysian experience and continue to inspire self-expression. In the summer, there'll be even more events than usual, so I expect that there will be something for everyone to enjoy. And last but certainly not least, the long-awaited guild renewal is coming. With past technical challenges have caused a delay in bringing guild updates to Mabinogi, we've been working hard behind the scenes to get everything ready, and we'll be implementing several changes to the guild system all at once. We're hoping these improvements will provide an immediate difference in how you manage and interact with your guild, fostering connections with friends and guildmates to make Mabinogi a more social experience. So I guess we'll talk about this like thing next because I actually do think we are at the place, right? You fed. Meep. You know, I have a funny story with the name Meep because I used to play Gaia online, right? And I still log in every now and then just to like check, change my outfit, maybe do a couple of dailies to get some money for when I want to buy a new outfit in the future. Um, and one time I was in the auction house and I saw like a hairstyle I liked. And I was like, okay, let me actually auction for it. At least they're revamping guilds. It's been literally literal years. Absolutely, Gecko. And welcome in. I'm actually kind of excited. But I'm like, my guild is really small. Like, a lot of people haven't been logged in for over 15 weeks. So, I'm not sure how much of a difference it will make for me. I'm actually excited if we can, because if you click, like, Guild Home, I'm not sure if the menu will pop up for you guys. No, it doesn't. But, like, some of the stuff, I just want the UI to look a little bit better. And then also have pictures. Like, the pictures don't really work well here. Oh my gosh, hello, Zell. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you guys? How was the rest of the stream? I was there for a little bit. And welcome in, everyone. Hold on, let me stop moving and then actually shout you out while I remember. I wonder if I can actually, because I set up a um, new button, so I'm hoping this is faster. Zell VTuber. Did that work? Ooh, it worked, right? Oh, it doesn't actually look like it worked. Okay. Okay, that one worked. That one worked. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone. My name is Rebecca. I play a variety content. So today is Mabby. So on Wednesday and Thursday, I play a game called Mabinogi, which is an MMORPG from back in the day, 2009. And it's based on Celtic lore. It really allows you to just live your fantasy life. And then on Sunday, I do true variety, so whatever I'm just like feeling in that moment. Lately, it's been Infinity Nikki, but next week we are gonna do a game called Mobs and Monsters because I actually know the developer. They're really cool, and they made updates to the game since the demo. Thank you so much for the ping. And on Mondays we do AFK Journey, which is becoming a slow. It's like creeping up to new favorite. And thank you so much for the ping. Are you trying to scare me? Because it feels kind of ominous. Like, I'm a little scared. Trust, I've been in the Ghost Guild for years. Yeah, with 4 of us active. Most of the game guild activity was just making robes. Ooh. And making the guild stone bigger. Fair. I used to be a part of a guild called Drifters. And I only recently changed it to Sugar Cookies. So I'm now the guild leader. But Drifters used to be the guild my friends were in, and I was in that one for years as well. But at some point, I was like, it gets lonely playing by yourself. So I left. But yes, thank you so much for coming in. I shouted out Zell. I know I have to wait a couple of minutes before Forever. No! It reminds me of last year on Doki Doki Island. So for anyone who doesn't know, Doki Doki Island is a Valentine's Day event where you get like paired with somebody and you're supposed to do like kind of like couple-ish activities together. And they literally told me that nobody matched my profile. So they were like, sorry about that. Come back when you get somebody, basically. I know it was bad, and I didn't even realize it at first. Because I filled out that little questionnaire, and then it was only when people were like, burn, burn, that I realized what happened. Oh, wow. On the computer, it doesn't actually tell me that you rated me. That's so strange. But on the phone, it does. So I'll just look at my phone. So the other person was Doki. I actually know Zell. They're a really cool person. But I don't know the others. I'm not sure if Doki was here. Doki Zuti. If you have anything you want to say, Zell, about the other people you were collabing with, please say it. Wasn't Doki Doki coming back? Yeah. It comes back pretty much every year. Let's see if I get matched with somebody, though. Or if I'm left hanging again. It used to be like 2 to 3 year event. People couldn't fly if they don't catch the event on time. Yeah. I actually have one of the flight coupons from, I feel like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember. I really don't. The years kind of blend together when I play Babby. I will not lie. I feel like everything could have been like 5 seconds ago. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that... Like, for example, the Magmal mixer. It really feels like yesterday that happened. I would have to feed my partner. This is my partner, Rudo. He helps me get better deals when I do commerce, which is what we're doing right now. And I have to feed him. Before, we used to have to pay them. You had to pay them a fair wage. But now they don't ask for compensation anymore. I wonder why they removed that. Like, that was kind of funny. Like, it was low-key funny. How does one get a partner? You have to buy it. So, partners, it's not a year-round thing that you can get. You can only get it during specific times. So, I think it's on a Korean holiday, because this game is a Korean game, made by Nexon. And I think there's a Korean holiday called Chuseok, I think. And around that time is when partners come out. I don't really know why. The Stockholm Syndrome of Mabby. LOL. Yeah, so they're not there all the time, but that's one reason they come. Yeah, they're not always there. And then they cost a variety. Like, I feel like it's usually like $20, I feel. Usually. I don't know. I forgot. It might be like 15. I don't know. But a lot of times they're on sale. Benefits of a companion, they're adorable. I always wanted a partner when I was little. Now I don't think they're as much necessary as they were when they were younger because okay, so for William, they all do different stuff. I have the William partner. So story-wise, he was from one of the Halloween events. So if you want to see that character again, you can buy him. Like practicality-wise, he helps you with commerce. So the William partner he gets you better deals. He helps you hold extra commerce stuff. You'll see. So you see, I can ride the partner expensive wagon when otherwise you wouldn't really have that. They're just gone. See? So when I have the pet is out, I can get stuff. They missed the free run companion, no way. There's a free run companion? I didn't know. I can't see. Oh! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. That's what this box is on my head. They also do fight for you sometimes if you set them like a pet. But they cannot do divine link, so don't do it if you want to divine link with them. It will not work. I think the main benefit is really just like during commerce. That's why most people have a William partner. Because the William partner is better than the regular commerce partner. He gets you better deals. He lets you carry more stuff. So you can buy things for cheaper, sell them for cheaper. I mean, sell them for more expensive. They do give you, every partner has like a little shop. So like if you have the maid or butler, I think they have something similar to a general shop. And then the William partner has like some like ramen food stuff. They can cook for you if your cooking skill isn't high enough. Since you're doing commerce, why not switching to Grandmaster Merchant? I should be. I am Grandmaster Merchant. The unique effect is activated. I know it says Battle Astrologer, but that's just the last Grandmaster I got. I don't think it was a companion. It was like the only doll bag from Gacha. Oh. I almost ran into that guy. But actually, I'm working on my Grandmaster Carpentry. So we have 9 seals. Tomorrow, I'll get the last one. Because I do have these, but I'm not going to do them. Like, being so for real. Make 20 marionette repair sets? Nah. Free Highlander bow? Nah. Grandmaster Merchant could never be me. What do you mean? I have a lot of Grandmasters. I should get Fate Astrologer up. I just haven't done handicrafting. So I did a lot of the fishing. I'm ranked 2 constellation casting. I'm almost done with this one. And then Stellar Handicraft. Look at 0F. It's F. And then Astral Imprinting done. Astral Imaging and Astral Imprinting are done. And then Cartomancy are done as well. It's just Handicraft. And then I'll be able to get Grandmaster Fate Astrologer. I got lucky when astrology came out. What do you mean? It was like times X training. I see. I remember. I was there too. Honestly, I wouldn't have made it this far in astrology if there wasn't some really big incentive. Like, we all got the Perseus Scythe right over here. If we didn't get the Perseus Scythe, I simply wouldn't have done it. Being completely for real. Because I'm more fashionable anyway. You didn't complete most of the mission, fair. I did the entire pizza. So no one can at me about not doing my pizza because I did my pizza. It was a really good idea. I was honestly very surprised. I could not believe that they just gave us a Perseus Scythe out of nowhere. For people who don't know, the Perseus Scythe, well, the Perseus items in general, they're pretty mid-game. Like, they're at, like, high-end mid-game. Maybe even late game. And they just gave it to us for free. And I couldn't really figure out why. But it had to be paired with a Perseus orb for the set effect. Fair. I don't think I have mine in the bank. I don't even have it with me. I don't have the Perseus orb, though. I just have the regular orb that it came with. Ah! No! I'm gonna let them, like, destroy themselves. While I shout out the last person who rated me, which was Be in the Silence. Be in the silence. I think that was it. Let me click and make sure I shouted out the right person. Yep. But yes. Thank you again to Zell and friends. Trying to sell my purse wand on the auction house so I can afford the Glen skin hat and boots. That's rare. I'll get my Rune Nation staff eventually. I really should start slowly buying the materials. I just haven't yet. Someone in Dunby listed things with a 0 less. Oh no. And I came back like minutes later and the shop was gone. 0 items. Fair. Doing some commerce? Yeah. Haven't tuned in a while. How are you? I'm doing amazing. We're having fun. I accidentally just ate an orange Sour Patch Kid. And I'm shocked. I thought I ate them all already. And we appreciate you coming in. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Alright, make sure that Rudo's not hungry before we switch screens. Yeah, he's fine. I'm gonna move over to the side a little bit. Just because I don't like being in the middle. I don't know why. I know that NPCs do not care, but at the same time, I don't know. I just don't like obstructing their vision. I'm gonna show off this screen. Oh, wrong screen. No, wait, this is the right screen. No, it's just off center. This one the right? Yeah, this one's right. So I guess this diagram. Oh my gosh, these look so cute. Does this one have a little phone? That's kind of funny. Okay, so the upcoming events, we have the 17th anniversary celebrations. We're doing that right now. Doki Doki Island 2025. Koena's outfit set. I'm doing that right now. Erin Adventure Pass. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a thing. Or Pass 2. The G27 update celebration. An annual master plan. I don't like master plan like that, to be honest. Then Generation 27, Part 1 and 2. New dungeon, Relief. New weapons. 2 new Arcana talents, Sacred Guard and Explosive Vanguard. Guild renewal. Ooh, the UI overhaul. We love to see that. System management changes and guild shop. Ooh, guild shop would be cool. And then Fantasy Life updates. Renovation S6 and S7. Gun Ninja Alchemy Puppetry. Puppetry? What is it going to do with puppetry? I just spammed some water park to rebuild my bank. What does that mean? I bought Glen gloves for, wow. That is a lot of money to drop. Thank you so much for the head pad. I appreciate that. So we're gonna see some updates for music buff, debuff, and character status effects, system improvement, auction house. Can we leave the auction house alone? I feel like we've done enough with the auction house. In fact, I kind of missed it before the most recent auction house update, where we could sort by when the auction was ending. I like that more than price. And party and chat keywords, fair. Inventory UI. I also don't know if we need to change the inventory UI again. Partner companions. I'm interested to see what that means exactly, what we're gonna get, because I know that we were talking about, so when you give a partner an item, like, it becomes specific and locked to them. You can't just take it back. So if I gave Rudo a Gladius, it would break and I wouldn't be able to take it unless I had a trade unlock potion. I heard that we're going to be removing exclusivity soon, so hopefully that's what this is. Alban Knights. I am not doing anything with Alban Knight emblem revamp thing. That thing is torture. Several questline improvements. Nice. We can't wait to share more because we have more upland. And stay tuned. Very cute. I like the graphics. The sad life of going back to human lands. Oh no! Water Park is the Echo Stone dungeon. Oh, I see. They should add a bidding system on AH. That's interesting. I'm not sure if I agree, but I like the idea. I'm a little bit worried. Is it wrong to be a little bit worried? I just don't know what they're gonna do to make the auction house better. It's already good. And I kind of wanted to show what I've been working on as well. Some like things that I didn't actually end up going through with, and like canceled projects, not products. I just feel like it would be fun to showcase a little bit what I was thinking of doing and why I didn't do it in the end. What can I see? Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll showcase the first thing. Wait, hold on. I got an idea. Okay, I don't know why it did this. But this is my Google Doc. So I actually wrote a whole like parody of, if you know the song Karma. Karma's from Britt Smith or Jojo Siwa, depending on whoever you want to credit the song to. I credit it to Britt Smith because she was the original person who wrote it. But I made a whole like parody song about it. The reason why I didn't go into I didn't actually sing the song was because part of it is like gacha is a scam. But I actually really like gacha games. I think they're fun. So that's why I didn't do it. I didn't want people to misunderstand the purpose of the song. I just thought it was funny. And thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it, Nele. Welcome in. I just thought it was funny. And then one more project that I was working on. Are we already on the boat? We are done. I'll show you guys next time we're on a boat. I'll put it on my credit card. And hope it sets me free. Oh. Welcome, Jack. No, this guy. They're like on me today. Like, can they please give me some space? But welcome in. Did I call you Jack or Trades? Because your name isn't actually Trades. But anyway. Welcome in. How are you doing? Do you play Mabby? Because that's what we're doing right now. We're doing some commerce in Mabinogi. You do? Welcome in. Are you excited for? Is there an event you want to see? Because we're gonna get Doki Doki Island again. We are getting some Lance updates. No, that's the Korean server, so that's gonna take some time. We're getting like auction house changes, partner companion stuff. I just read all the updates. That's why it's so fresh in my mind. Maybe even excited to see your main character is broken? Oh no! What happened? I should know better. Hello, James. Yo. You know, in my voice reel, because I am a voice actor, um, one of the lines is, "Hi, hello." Wait, how does it go? Is it? Hey, hi, hello. This is Joe. I always think about that line. Like that's kind of funny. Although that voice reel is now obsolete, I feel like the mic, my mic is much better. My skills are a little bit better, hopefully. Um, so I need to update it. But yes, think about hey, hi, hello. This is Joe. Ha! He thought I was gonna run into him. But what happened, Jack? I'm very curious about what happened to your account and if it's possible to get it back. Or not the account, but the character. And where are we going? I have all this Philia bacon. And I guess we're heading to Belfast? That seems fair. Head to Belfast. Yeah, that has the highest price. So we're just gonna head to Belfast. How do you break your character? That's what I'm wondering. Faces dappled with starlight. Ah! Thank you for the bunk. Ah, man, I thought oh, they're on me today. Like they cannot get enough. I have a bunch of old quests and I don't know what is relevant anymore. I'm returning after years and taking a break. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Getting thanks for someone bonking you, that's wild. Stop right there, you're the one who should stop. Yeah, I know. And you can pretty much do whatever quest you want, basically. If, depending on where you are skill wise, I would recommend doing, yeah. Exactly. He is right. Do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter too much. The last time you played was in 2014, I see. I'm not even sure if I would just recommend Blanid. So Blanid, if you click over here at the magnifying glass, and Blanid's Brave boost, she walks you basically through a tutorial that elevates your level. I like Blanid. And she gives you a lot of stuff. Like if you just and hello Snuggy, welcome in. How you doing? She gives you a lot of stuff and trains your skills automatically. So if you and she gives you items too. Like if you can get all of these in the Forget Me Not bag. Yeah, they do. Exactly. Exactly. Right there. These Fox Kit, Bunny, Baby Bunny, and Bear Cub. I'm running into the wall trying to talk about this. Um, but yeah, it's really good if you want to. Again, you don't have to. So if you don't find Blanded fun, you can just do anything you want. You ready for tomorrow? Hey, I should have reached out to you. I completely forgot to tell skills ranked. She ranks up almost everything, I feel. Like she literally takes you to the top. I don't really remember what she does for you, especially because I had already trained a lot um, when I did this, so I don't really remember what the awards were. Oh, see, look, wait, can advance to rank 9. Takes you to rank 9 at the very least a lot of the time, like with a lot of music, with a lot of like ice shield and mana shield and all of this. I really recommend it. Yeah, she's like a tutorial basically. Do you like the NPCs getting a shave? What do you mean? I started the day Mavi came out of beta on the Mari server. Nice. This isn't my first account, But my first account was from 2009. So that was like a year after it came out of beta. So I definitely wasn't there day one. Definitely not. But this account is more on year six because I lost my original account because I forgot what my password was, and we weren't supposed to write it down. That's how I grew up. Don't write down your password. Don't don't save it online anywhere. So I kept it in my noggin, but my noggin was kind of weak. Now I have much. She doesn't know about the mustache concern some NPCs had. What do you mean? To be honest, I love clean shave. Call me old fashioned. Let's hope my stream doesn't crash this time. I hope, Snuggy. So for anyone who doesn't know, Snuggy and I actually are gonna do a collab Thursday. So we're gonna play Mabby together and see how that goes. I like less mustache. Like my favorite characters don't have a mustache or beard. They're just clean shaven. Like Piranha here, absolutely gorgeous. Or Altum, no mustache. To be honest, I can't really think of many characters who do have a mustache. Isn't everybody clean shaved? Like maybe Merlin might have like some stubble. Maybe. I'm trying to like think of the NPCs who have a mustache. Like I literally cannot think of one. Like, are you tripping? Calls it a hairy situation. Check your quest event tab. I feel like I just read this and I also forgot about it. Okay, the barbarous crime. Talk to Walter and find out what's wrong. Is he gonna like be like super hairy? Think of it as a way. This way, who is what? Think of it this way. Who in Korea has facial hair? I don't know. I've never been to Korea. But to be honest, I love clean shave personally. And thank you so much for the bonk. I will remember this. No one. Look at this guy. He has this. Why is he smiling though? Like, why is he smiling? Does he always smile? Oh, short talk. Karasak. It's funny because his model doesn't have any markings, but if you talk to him, he clearly has markings. Look at my boy dance. Okay. Forgot to bonk when I first came in at the beginning. I see. We're going to get investigator Rebecca after she's done conversing. What do you mean? Oh yeah, okay. Detective Rebecca is on the case, boys. Ayy. Oh, let me actually show you one other thing that I was working on and ended up scratching. So I did create the whole Karma parody song that I ended up not going with because I don't want people to get a misunderstanding about how I feel about Mabby and other gacha games. And then I found this one. In my notes, which was kind of funny. I wasn't expecting to see this again, to be honest, because I forgot about it. Why does it print? Like, why does it do this? Like, what? Why is it highlighting? I just don't like that. Okay. Oh, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. I'll put it on my credit card. And I'll include the context as well. Okay. So I actually created a whole script. I feel like that one's off center. We're gonna do this one. So I did create a whole script based on another game that I play, Once Human. I stopped playing Once Human. We'll talk about it as well. That's why I didn't ever do anything with this. But I made a whole little recipe. And I actually did research to try to figure out what recipe would be good. And I ended up going with a pumpkin cake with a real recipe. The only thing that I feel like wasn't necessarily accurate was the amount of eggs. I feel like I requested, like 6 large eggs. That's kind of insane. And now I'm thinking about it, I don't think that would actually work in a recipe for a pumpkin cake, but I tried my best. Honestly, I measure with my heart 90% of the time. Um, yeah, so I created this whole little script that I did voice act on one of my channels. And then I actually created a whole quest too, where like I had like a very specific like I had a vision and I was like, let's work on it. And then I ended up not doing anything with this. And the reason is, I'm not sure if I support Once Human anymore because they did some things, and I'm not sure how big of a cake are you making. It was supposed to be one cake for one person basically, a recipe for like one person. So I'm realizing that well, it's not like for one person. Like it would probably serve like maybe like 6 servings. But still, that's a lot of eggs to be putting in a cake. But there was very specific instructions too, and I actually looked up ways that people made pumpkin puree and stuff like that. So yeah. So now I'm not sure if I am interested in Once Human, but that's one of the things I worked on. A project I ended up scrapping. And then let's see what else. Let me make sure that Rudo's not hungry. Yeah, 2 or 3 eggs would have been more reasonable. And I don't know why I included so many eggs in the recipe. I also did not test run the recipe. I looked it up, but I didn't actually make the pumpkin pie, so I don't know if it will work. Because I knew it would just be like a for fun thing. Like I didn't expect to like post this anywhere and then like have it gain traction. Other than like for voice acting specifically. But then you don't need to be a chef to do voice acting, you know. So I just kind of guessed on what I thought would work. It also reminds me of one time on Twitter, I posted like the goals I had, and it was like one, I want to do like voice acting. I want to do this many roles this year, and then it was so funny because it went 1, 2, and then 8. I don't know what happened. I skipped so many different numbers. 1, 2, then 8. So I really had like 3 goals, but it looked like I had 8. Okay, Belvast is still profitable. Oh, wait, we need to do that one quest, right? Walter. 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 How long is this quest? Cheaper than auction house. You know what my pet peeve is? When people say, "Oh, it's cheaper than auction house," but then I look up in the auction house and it is in fact not cheaper. Let's see. Let's use this Cheers gesture card as an example. This might actually be right priced. Cheers gesture card. Cheers. See? This is my pet peeve. What do you mean cheaper than auction house when there's one cheaper right here in the auction house? Like, do you understand? Like, I just like who are you lying to? Who are you lying to? You think I won't look this up? But yes, it's just a pet peeve. It's a pet peeve. They can price whatever they want. Hello, JJMC. Welcome in. We're supposed to talk to Walter, right? Walter is this guy over here. He looks fine. He looks fine. I wanted to do voice acting before my health started to decline. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There was another one with the title Not Chinese Products. I see. You see Walter staring into space, in a daze, a befuddled look playing on his face. Oh, it's you. Walter recognizes your presence, but shows no sign of movement, his expression as distressed as you can remember Walter ever seeming. How's things going up? How'd things end up like this? Oh, sorry. Truth is, I'm still in shock over this whole thing. something happened to me. Something I never even imagined was possible. Will you hear me out? Listen. I mean, this here's serious business, not for the faint of heart. I tell you what, you gotta prepare yourself. Are you ready? Are you really ready to carry that weight? Totally ready. Now I need you to listen carefully to what I'm going to tell you. But before that, there's something I need to show you. I love making potions in Mabi, but apparently no one uses them anymore. Yeah, I don't know how well it is. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even say. I can't even quote. Look, Snuggy's on. He thinks I don't see him. Likability potions. Oh yeah, people still use the likability. Yeah. Regular potions, I'm not sure though, because we get them so much from events and stuff. This person's really cute. Zelda rocks. I love Zelda rocks. They make music. And hello, Stash. Your name looks different. Like it looks a little bit less gold. But I don't know. You don't see anything. I see Shnuggy. I don't see anything. How are things going with you? I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. I actually made a really killer soup today, and I'm in a good mood because that soup was actually like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but that soup was good. I have something in mind to make big bucks, but I say if somebody will steal my pet. Yeah, I feel you. I actually do have that paranoia too that someone will steal. There was. What else is in here? I don't know why I forgot. No, it's veggie broth, heavy whipping cream, spinach, cilantro, onion, green onion, like regular red onion. There's red onion, white onion, and green onion. I love onion. Okay, don't at me. I love onions. There's actually pepper. There's garlic. There is, I think that might spinach, lettuce. Like I went all out on this soup. It was great. There was a vegetable dish for requests. What? Chain blade, cause you can do it if you want. I feel like you can. I feel like it's good to do chain blade because you can do dark diviner arcana as well later on. Taco. Feed us. I would love to. It would be really cool if I could bring you guys soup or cookies or maybe even pumpkin cake because we were talking about that earlier. Um, yeah, it would be fun. Ninja skills. Now I need to listen carefully. I'm gonna tell. Oh, let me put Rudo away. I don't want him to like starve. There's something I need to show you. This ain't for the faint of heart. You might want to brace yourself. I don't know why I'm giving him a southern accent. I just feel like it's right for Walter. And of course, you gotta keep it a secret. That's a must. Walter hangs his head, repeating what he said for emphasis before turning around. Are you ready? I'm ready. He turns around at last, raising his head as his quiet yet intense gaze falls upon you expectantly. So, what do you think? Oh, 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 did you, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just say, did you? Yep, that was how I figured you'd react. Oh no, oh no. There's no denying that Walter looks much different than usual. You can tell he's struggling to explain the circumstances behind his sudden change. He shaved. Now you gotta understand, having such a nice thick mustache has been a point of pride for me for years. As soon as I could grow one, I did. And I never even thought about shaving it off. Not even once. Walter takes a breath, seemingly genuinely irate, before he continues. But this morning, I woke up after a restless night of sleep with a strange sense of fear and loathing hanging over me. When I went to wash my face, I looked up into the mirror and saw what you're looking at now. My mustache was gone. Sounds like my backstory, and you're narrating. You like the mustache? I know you do. What is it called? You used to say that Scully was like a beard and beanie bro. His mustache looks so good though. I know the mustache actually suits him. Now that I see him without it, I'm like, no, can you go back? He needs a full beard like Duncan. Duncan has a full beard. I didn't even realize because I was looking at younger Duncan and I was like, dang, he looked good, younger and clean shave. Like I think Luminasi had like a screenshot of him when he looked younger, and I was watching her stream and I was like, oh, he looks good actually. Like, can we go back? Can we go back? Where's my boy Scully? Scully! He's actually not here. I don't think. I looked up in the mirror and oh, it didn't even seem real. Even now, I'm having a hard time believing it. Is my southern accent good, everyone? I want a sif. What do you mean? Will you let Scully out of your dungeon? I'll consider it. Okay, Stash, I'll consider it. I don't know, he has to be good, okay? I bet it was those punks. Punks. Yeah, those no good nicks from the Society of Hairless Action Vigilantes in Aaron. Or Shave. Bunch of smooth-faced nitties, a lot of them. See, he has to have a southern accent. Who says the lot of them? Is it British? The lot of them? I'm trying to think of like Draco Malfoy. Potter. Sorry. I'm sorry. Um in game, I see NPCs whip out your memories. I see. Always going around trying to post their flyers saying facial hair is the root of all evil or an outdated trend that makes you look old. Bunch of hogwash naturally. I actually listen. I actually like the clean shave. You're right. Duncan has that triangle beard thing, a goatee. Southern people say that. Which one? What do Southern people say? I tore down. No disrespect, by the way. I'm doing the Southern accent out of love. I just feel like it suits Walter. I tore. I tore down. Huh? I don't know why my brain just like stopped functioning when I started reading Walter's like dialogue. I tore down one. Just the other. Imagine being so passionate about your facial hair you get mad at other people for their facial hair or lack of. There's a lot of them. I see. I thought so. I tore down one the other week that was claiming that if you got a beard, food will get in it when you eat. Then it'll start to smell. That's how you know they're a bunch of ignoramuses. No real man will ever let their precious mustache or beard get that unruly. Except maybe a druid on account of living out in the woods and all. I'm in Texas. This ain't Texas. I don't actually. So lay your cards down, 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 down. Whoa! I don't know why I saw this guy and was like immediately like shocked. Like I saw him flying in and I was like, what? Well, what is that? Walter's expression seems downright disdainful as he rants about the societal ills of shave. It's kind of funny because it's so outlandish. Because he has every right to be mad that someone shaved his beard. Okay, like that's crazy and bad. But like to me, the whole organization of shave is crazy. It's funny. Sorry about that. This whole thing has been a real rusted my jimmies. What? Do people say that? Rustled my jimmies? What does that mean? But as you can see, my mustache is gone. Can't even think of anyone but them who might have done such a dirty deed. I wouldn't mind shaving my beard, to be honest. I don't mind. What do you think of the Switch 2? Ooh, I'm glad you mentioned it because, oh, I'm gonna buy it. I have to because Snuggy. Wait, was it Snuggy who asked? Yeah, Snuggy asked. So first of all, I was already on the fence because of Tomodachi Life 2. I really want Tomodachi Life 2. I just want to try it. And I feel like it would be so fun to play on stream because I was like having dreams about like making you guys little villagers and we could live on a little island together. It would be so cute. And then I also saw that Chibi Robo was going to be added to the list of free games. Now I do have the GameCube downstairs and Chibi Robo is one of the games that I own. Um, but like I still need Chibi Robo on Switch. I feel like that would be so fun, and we could replay it on stream too. And then Luigi's Mansion. Oh my gosh, I don't actually know where my Luigi's Mansion is. Um, I did own it before. Rustle or tussle my gyms. What does that even mean? Gee, what does that mean? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it. And I hope everyone appreciates it as well. And so yes, I'm extremely excited. I don't know if I'll buy any other games except for Tomodachi Life because I think the games are going to be outrageous because they're charging $80 per game, or if you live in anywhere in the like I think in France, like the France prices are insane. Like $90. I mean not dollars, sorry. 90 euros, which is close to $100 USD. That's insane. Who's paying $100 for a game? And like at the same time, I kind of get it. Like if it's a good game and you'll like it, $100 could be worth it. But at the same time, like they're not just gonna give you a whole and complete game for $100. There's gonna be like DLC that they expect you to buy, and I don't know. I just it has me a little bit like ah. And then I heard that some games will not even be like a physical game anymore, and it will be like, I know, $80 in this economy, insane. Oh, Nele, thank you. So I have a ninja quest that needs me to beat up a dungeon. Oh, I got you. We'll do whatever you need. Why do I hear a bass? Do you guys hear a bass? Does it sound bad? Or is it my voice? Because my voice is a little bit different because I am sick. But it's okay. Don't say that to the people who play League of Legends or Valorant. LOL, that's crazy. And I know exactly what you mean because like Ari skin, insane. I would never pay that. But I mean, like, if it's something you want to do and it's your money, like, go ahead. You pay it. You have a job, and you have money, so do whatever you want with your money. I just cannot fathom paying $100 for, like, you know what I mean? Like, it feels kind of, oh, yeah. But if that's what's in your budget, 100% do it. If it makes you happy, I'm just here for the little. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in, Sonic. I'm going to head out. Time to feed the dogs and then fix dinner. Well, enjoy. I don't know why I started giving you a southern accent right there. Yeah, see you around, Jack. It was so lovely to meet you. But if Splatoon 4 comes out, I'm definitely buying with pleasure. Exactly. I feel like games are not going to be like, I'm going to buy everything anymore. I feel like it's going to be like a once in a month or once in like 2 months, like, gift that you give yourself, like a little spoiler. Not like, oh, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna buy this, or it's gonna go like fully type indie type route. Like because an indie developer is not gonna, they're not gonna charge like $80 a game. That's insane. I feel like most indie developers are gonna stay more in the usual price range, like $20, for example, or like $10. That $5 game go hard, right? Exactly. Games are getting too. Yeah, yeah. Are you the same? Am I the same? Of course I'm the same. Kind of like Repo. Yeah, yeah, definitely. There's gonna be good games that are cheaper. I know that the $80 is crazy, and then some European places have to pay almost 100. So it's gonna be euros, and then the system itself, the Switch 2, is gonna be closer to 400 than the usual 300, which personally like stings for me. That stings, but it's okay. We'll make it through. Among Us. Exactly. There's gonna be good games, of course. It's just like major developers. So that's why when I get the Switch 2, I'm not gonna buy that many games. It's really just gonna be like the Switch Online pass, so I can play Luigi's Mansion, Chibi Robo, Wind Waker, hopefully Twilight Princess. Fingers crossed. But they haven't announced that yet. Mabi's free also. Exactly. That's why I like it. Um, there's gonna be good games. The Switch 2 is 450. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it release day because I have to save. I asked them to answer my question and you were talking about something you were talking about? Which one? I don't know what you saw. My month food right there. Exactly. I was thinking about that the other day because I actually did go grocery shopping. They made it so that you could transfer your games to like the game cartridges, but digitally. Interesting. Stop streaming. Stop streaming. It's still working for me. But as you can see, my mustache is gone. I can't. Okay. Well, they can shave off my mustache in the dead of night, but I'm gonna show them they can't take away my pride. That's why I've been wearing this fake mustache. Bro, low key sad about Wind Waker virtual console release instead of just remastering it. I'm not personally. I prefer the virtual release like this, just because I don't have the money to buy a remaster. Because you know that's gonna cost $80 to $100, like realistically, and I can't pay $180 just to play Wind Waker again. I love it, but I can't afford that. But I would love to see a remaster. I would. Walter looks down at the fake mustache in his hands with equal part determination and shame, doing his best to cope with such devastating turn of events. Naturally, a fella's mustache will grow back, but that mustache, that's all new hair. It might not look the same, and it might not be the tried true hair that's been sitting under my nose all those years, from thick and thin. You know, that's kind of funny that he mentions that because I also worry about like cutting my hair or doing anything because I actually have like four different shades of hair in my hair, which is kind of crazy. But I have two shades of brown, so like one that's one that's like a light brown, and then one that's dark brown. So dark brown is what you see the most, but I also have blonde and straight up black hair, and they all have different hair textures. So I feel like if I were to do anything, it would mess up my hair entirely because I don't know, like I am worried because when you do shave or do something like that, you risk changing like the a lot. So I feel like my hair would go back crazy. So a majority of my hair is dark brown, but there is some light brown next. So if I had to put it like on a pie chart, it's like 50% just dark brown hair, and then light brown hair being like 30%, and then the rest is like blonde and black. So it's kind of crazy. And most of it's wavy, like 2C wavy. But my black hair is actually really like crazy, like really curly. Sully, welcome back. When did I tell you you could get out of my dungeon? Just kidding. Knowing that, I'm afraid I might not be the only one targeted by a shave. They know the cutting a man's hair can cut him to the quick. Walter clenches his fist, expression set with determination. We don't talk much about this with outsiders, but I'm part of a group of members all across Erin, men who have the same sort of pride I do. We call ourselves men of urban stubble, taking action to cherish hair everywhere, which I know is a mouthful. That's why we usually just go by mustache for short. They got plenty of shy, reserved, or stoic men in our ranks, but we're united in our appreciation of manly mustaches and beards. But men of urban stubble? Stoic men, you say? Hey, you heard me. We're the men of urban stubble taking action to cherish hair everywhere. Or mustache. That's one of them acronyms. Helps folks remember in all the words in the name. When I was 18 years old, the color followed by washing hair because of time is enough then. I don't understand what that sentence means. I thought it was a good idea to decolor it more because it looked like a share of blonde. Yeah, bad idea, Scott. Oh no! I can feel it. Like, I feel the pain and you went through it. With a satisfied nod, Walter continues. We're a grand bunch who take pride in our well-groomed facial hair that sticks with you through thick and thin. It's our duty to, and our purpose to inform the world of the benefits of a good beard or mustache. Ghost Rider. Exactly. But now I'm worried that some of them might be targeted just like I was. If they have, they're probably gonna go through a real time of hardship today. If I'm mourning the loss of an old friend. I just want everyone to know You're beautiful with or without facial hair. You don't need to worry either way. Do you think you could go visit them for me? What are you gonna say? Afraid I can't do that. You see, we never held an actual gathering. Bruh. What was that option? It was BWUH. What? Was it a Mandela effect? It's real. I just remembered I have an image of a Mandela effect for the Berenstain Bears and the Mandela. I don't know what that means. I know the Mandela effect being like when somebody sees, like we all have like this collective memory, like, oh, does Pikachu have a notch on their tail or not? Does it have a black tip or no black tip? Or like the Berenstain Bears are actually it's not Berenstain Bears, it's Berenstain Bears. I just refuse to admit that. But but it is Berenstain. I just always grew up with it being Berenstain, and I can't believe people say otherwise. So yeah, I can post an image on the Discord server, of course. Go ahead, use it. You could probably put it in like the meme chat, the meme channel. I told you, didn't I? We're united in our appreciation of facial hair, but so many of our members are shy, reserved, or stoic, myself included. There's so many Mandela effects, exactly. You see Walter blush a little as his admission. We do keep in touch though. I got a partial registry of our members. You can probably use that to track down everyone. There's just one problem. What problem? Proud as they are for our common cause, they're kind of shy about their involvement in our organization, so it's hard to tell who they are coming from, what's listed in the registry. I think they're just being modest, not wanting to flaunt their mustaches and beards. They're so proud too openly. So we got to go on our mostly hints. That's why I was hoping that you'd help us. I know if I leave things in your capable hands, you'll not only be able to find them, but you'll be able to comfort and console them in these difficult times. You might even light the fire of courage in their bellies once more. Now I feel like I'm making him older. Walter looks at you expectantly, anticipating an affirmative reply. Give Walter a stoic nod. Fantastic. Glad to know. Glad to know you're coming. What? You're coming with us. Thank you so much for the follow. That's what this box on my head is. Wait, did I join the server? I don't know how to get. How I get the link. It's actually on my website. If you were on Twitch, you can type !Discord, but I can also drop it in Twitter. No, what is this? In TikTok. There's the link. If you come to my Twitch chat and then drop Discord, you can also see it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the hype train. I want to see what it is. Share. Choo choo. I actually really like this. It's actually funny. Spill the tea. It reminds me of my little like hot chocolate emo. Let me see if I can show you guys. Fantastic. Glad to know you're. What? Here's the member registry I was telling you about. Walter hands you a book of extravagantly lengthy name of the group, the Men of Urban Stubble Taking Action to Cherish Hair Everywhere, embossed over the cover. Except the registry. Walter adjusts his fake mustache with a sense of purpose, his voice firm with the power of a hope rekindled. It's up to you now. Help our courage grow instead. Just like our hair. Okay, that was an interesting. Ooh! I have a cart too! Do you guys want to see my food mart cart? We're twins! Lelouch? This cart is so giant compared to mine. Okay, let's see where else we need to go. Chin up, meet the victims. Oh, you're not gonna tell me who the victims are. Please find the other members of our upstanding organization and comfort them in this difficult time. Take a look at the membership list. You got Walter, and figure out who the members of Mustache are based on the information listed. then talk to them and find out about how they're doing. Okay, so I guess we have to look at our actual like inventory for the mustache list. Here we are. Um, okay, let's see. The chin strap of the Guardian. What is this? Firm and authoritative. Motto. Let my beard become a shield. Welcome, stalwart fellows. Stand up. Stand with me to protect our nation. Our beards can never go lustrous if our land is not safe. Loyalty and patriotism. And you hear the music that represents him. I don't recognize this music. But you know what? I have to. My first thought of like someone with loyalty and patriotism is actually in a mimaka. So I'm gonna try to go there first. And mimaka fountain. I don't know if this is them. I don't even know if this person has a beard. I don't think so now that I'm thinking about it. Because I always remember people without beards, to be honest, because I just like a clean shave. I don't feel like I have to keep talking about this. The people I notice the most are the people who match my type most. You know, so I'm not sure if he actually has a mustache. But we'll see. No, right? Ooh. Someone who has a mustache, like he is shaved and handsome. But are we supposed to be looking for ugly people? I don't think anybody in Mabby is ugly. Let's find somebody else. I don't know if that clue is good enough for me. What channel should I post? If you can, like a meme channel, or just general chat works as well. Let's do the mustache of wisdom. No, people that had bears or mustaches. Oh. Let the beard guide our past and the mustache light our future. This song is lit. Nothing is eternal, but the fleeting glimpse is all more treasured. This song is lit. Whoever has this song, slay. But because of the Kiwis, we know it has to be core. Or somewhere in that area. I want to see if I can get to a place with a moon gate though. Not a moon gate, but a tunnel. So I'm gonna see if chapter 6 has a tunnel. Raspa Volcano Hot Spring. There's a tunnel there. Core, no? Right, yeah. Core. So we're gonna go over here. It's the green kiwi. So there are kiwis in Philia as well, like over here. But I'm pretty sure the green kiwis are from Core. And someone who has banger music. So I'm just gonna like roll in and see who has a mustache. We're just gonna roll in. Like an Autobot. Here's some near Quilla. That's a possibility as well. I don't feel like we need to talk to any of the residents. Shyamalan. Mustache. Villager. Resident. Is there no person with a face? Like with a name? Yeah, the green kiwi. Who are you? Do you have a mustache? Where are you going? Stop! Jeez! Who Mark Hart? I'm glad they're okay. Did Chief have a beard? Who knows? Let's see. I have to find their faces. Find people with names. Let me zoom in a little bit more so we can at least like get a look. So there's people right here. Resident and villager. Somebody right here, white. Okay. Shyamalan. Osai. You have mustache. You're right, I think. I'm not sure if this is actually the line. And may have borrowed it, but to wake up and find it vanished entirely? I cannot claim to understand the workings of Iliad, but I can only presume it to be some sort of punishment for my greed. Even as his Kosai expresses his vexation, he gives no indication of its source. I'm in the Discord. Discord, I'm howling at the moon, sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever do we do to take your tyranny away? Hello, JJMC. We are helping the men of what is it? Men of stubble. I don't know. I forgot what mustache meant, but it's a group of people who are in an organization dedicated to cherishing hair everywhere. Discord, are we or pray alone, or are we? You weren't in my Discord this whole time, Snuggy? And thank you so much for the raid. Hello, welcome in everyone. Sparkling Fizzbot raid. Ayy. I was about to click raid too, but I'm gonna give you a shout out. How are you doing? What did you play? And if you need to like step away, take a break, you 100% can. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. But if you are going to stay, how are you? What did you stream? And hello, Lennox. Welcome in. Or Captain. There's so many captains. Is Lennox how you say your name? Like, because I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Is it Lennox? Lennox? It's good trying to do the 17th anniversary thing. I feel you on that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it on time, to be honest. I feel like I botched it too early on. So we're on the 14th day. I feel like maybe it's gone. I'm trying to find these people. What's up? I'm doing wonderful. We're playing Mabby. We were doing commerce earlier, but now I'm doing this like stubble mission mustache quest. It's kind of fun. I'm actually excited. Getting combo 700 on that NPC. Lenny though. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Even let's go spy. Perhaps this is meant to be a trial I must face. Allow me a moment, if you will. Wait! They don't love you like I love you. Wait. Do you know that trend? Because I actually said that to my cat. And she was like walking towards me. And then I was like, wait. They don't love you like I love you. And she actually stopped. I was like, girl, you're so cute. At last, Kosai turns to face you once more, looking surprisingly younger and sharper. A feature than you can remember seeing him. It looks strange to see them without mustaches. Oh, a humming texture. Let me fix that. Let me try anyway. Because sometimes I do have a little bit of audio trouble. I don't know. It feels very random. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Did that fix it? This person's pretty over here. Shindox. Each day I live in amazement and awe of the Great Spirit, and so I abide in her way. Even when I don't fully understand it. It's humming. No, that's bad, right? Are you it's going in and out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Alright. Try unplugging. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. For some reason, I sometimes need you guys to tell me exactly what to do. Because I forget. Like, I'm just here like, oh man, what do I do now? But then seeing your advice actually helps. So, wait 1 second. Okay. Is that good? I feel like that might be good. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Is that Anya? Oh, so cute. I love. Last time I saw someone trying to fix the audio, the stream went down. That's horrific. I do want to fix my mic. I want to get a new one soon, hopefully. Does it sound worse? Why? Why does everyone have a sad face? Hello? Hi? Ree! About the same. No! Is better now? Okay. I can't hear you. Oh no. It's alright, love you. Thank you. And hello, Sonic. I will look at it in a bit. Audio is our worst enemy, I know. Like, it really shouldn't be. Should I buy a new mic soon? Like, today? Audio is a pain. Because I don't want to have this issue anymore. I really don't. It reminds me of that one meme. Oh my gosh. So when do we stop having audio problems? That's the neat thing. You don't. Like yesterday. What happened yesterday? Because for me, yesterday the internet was crazy. Even so, this particular hardship, being so deeply personal, is proving difficult to bear. No! Should I buy a mic today? No? Okay. You were answering no. Let me actually check the Discord for the picture as well that Sonic sent. Parenting bears learns about strangers plus the what? Disappearing honey. Much birthday plus to the rescue. What about it? What's oh, it's Berenstain Bear, not Berenstain Bear. Oh, I see. Interesting. You see, I knew somebody. I knew it had to be something, right? Epic streamer speedrun buying a new mic. Exactly. Thank you for the waifu voice. Oh my gosh, thank you. You're whispering in my ears. Oh my gosh. No. What kind of mic are you looking for? Anything XLR. Because I think anything. But really, it's not the mic I think is the issue. I think the interface is my problem. Because I accidentally broke it by accident. I've just been using it because I paid a lot of money for it. Like, it was like $200 for the interface alone. So, like, when you pay that much money, you can't let go of it easily, Yeah, so I broke it. It's my fault. I can't get the warranty because I was the one that broke it. So I'm pretty sure the mic itself is fine. 90% sure. Because I've never dropped it or anything. It's fine. There's no cracks. Maybe there's dust. Hold on. The mic is fine, I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure. But the interface I know is broken. We've just been living on thoughts and prayers, Didn't the Monopoly guy on the portrait had a monocle? Yeah, he. Oof. I don't know. I thought he did, but now that you mention it, I'm like, wait a second. Maybe he didn't? But perhaps it's the very matter that has brought you here. He nods in approval, continuing on. Always there is an order to things, a flow like a mighty river. Against what is futile to struggle. It may be that I'm standing amid that very flow, struggling to find the meaning in it. Like a blade of grass plucked by the wind. Grow your beard! You look weird. You do kind of, right? Like, I don't know, these characters that normally, so I do normally like no beard, no mustache, personal preference. But seeing these characters who should have a beard not have a beard is so strange to me. I've been really happy with my Yamaha interface. Ooh, perhaps. Some look handsome without. This one does not. Yeah. I think it also has to do with like the angle he's standing at. I feel like, and then the way his head is. I don't know. You're right though. You're right. He looks strange. If Pokemon exists in real life, my Pokemon would be Eevee. What would your Pokemon be? Probably in K. I like Espeon. So Espeon is one of my favorites. It's hard, but I really like psychic Pokemon in general. So there's like a lot of psychic Pokemon I like. I also like the normal Pokemon, Mincino. I really like Mincino. My microphone started beeping. Check the battery life. It's on 10%. What do you mean battery life? My plugged in 100% of the time. Tapestry. I like your name, by the way. Livid Tapestry. Wait. Mm, like a blade of grass plucked by the wind. I was not even aware of the moment it vanished, but its disappearance must portend something. What does it symbolize? You know what's weird? That the shave people came all the way to Core just to shave this man's mustache off. Like, for what purpose? Like, mind your business. Livid angry equals tapestry painting. Bend event coins. Is it ending today? Because I'm notorious for missing all of the events yet doing the events. You may be back. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for coming in, Christina. And Red, yes, okay, thank you. Thank you. I made 2 fuse Pokemon and they pixelated, and I did it because I was bored. I see. Gosai looks at you, inherent, seeming to expect some kind of answer. Youth? Gosai frowns upon hearing your reply. It reminds me of that, what's on your face? Beauty? Your water kettle stories really cemented itself into my mind. What about my water kettle? You have an issue with my water kettle? I love my water kettle. I love my water kettle. It's hands down one of my most brilliant purchases in my life. And did I tell you guys I recently got a refrigerator? So now I have a fridge. I don't have to buy shelf stable items anymore or eat them at like very specific times. Like I used to buy fruit and veggies and then just eat them that day or like tactfully. But now I have a mini fridge. And it's already changing the game because now I can have milk. But I bought milk. Oh my gosh. That's expensive. I love milk, but what on earth? You have a fridge, girl. I'm so happy for you. No, it's a mini fridge. It's a mini fridge. Come on, one step at a time. One step at a time. 4 or 5 gallon. I know. It is rough. But I actually buy organic, so double it. It's a game changer. It really is. It really is. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. And I have a giant rice cooker now. So before I had one that would literally make 1 serving of rice, and then I would just eat it that day because remember I didn't have a mini fridge, so there's no way to store the rice after I make it, right? But now it's a giant mini fridge. I mean, not what am I talking about? It's a giant rice cooker and a mini fridge, so I can store leftovers now. So you know I'm so for real right now. Like, oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna be able to meal prep. It's gonna be wonderful. Here I stand, what? Momentary figure in the tide's time. So what can it mean to have gained a more youthful appearance? Might it mean that I have unwittingly set my will against the great flow? Dono goal streamer buys full size fridge. Imagine. Right now my dono goal I think is for a Switch. What is it called? A capture card. So I could play Switch games on stream. Mm-hmm. Having a mini fridge next to the gaming station, that is so good, right? Here oh. Kosai ponders for a lengthy moment, stroking his chin. The more I ponder, the more I come to find that it is not a disappointment that I feel. In fact, it is heartening that the great Ennead is posing this riddle to me. Is there something I have left in the past that ought to be brought into the present? Perhaps this is her way of allowing me to peel away the built-up years for a moment, allowing the regrets and lessons of my youth to feel as raw and fresh to me as they once did. It's almost time for Switch 2. 3, 2, 1. Reach to the stars and buy candy bars. Lies a kid with a knack for adventure. They say it's 500. Yeah, the Switch is gonna be a doozy. I think it's 450. So, but the games are gonna be $80 each. So it's 450 for an English Switch. If you get the Japanese Switch, meaning you have to set it to Japan region and only Japanese language, then no dono. Nori? No, I don't. Did I get a donation? Let me check. 3, 2, 1. Reach to the stars and buy candy bars. Lies a kid with a knack for adventure. With a super-powered mind, a mechanical canine. Bark, bark! Rescues the day from shore destruction. This is the theme song of Jimmy Neutron. Do you guys like Jimmy Neutron? And then I hear, correct me if I'm wrong, Euro friends, but it's gonna be almost $90. No, not $90. 90 euros for a game. You're singing Jimmy Neutron? Yes, I love Jimmy Neutron. I honestly thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. Oh, the superpower mind, a mechanical canine. Bark, bark. Rescues the day. Can't wait to play the GameCube emulator. I know. That's the number one reason I want it. I'll plug in my actual GameCube. Is $80 is nuts, right? It went from 60 to 80. Yeah, it's kind of horrific, and I feel so bad for my European friends because they're gonna get like, I just cannot imagine. And I do have my GameCube, but I don't have Wind Waker anymore. So, or Luigi's Mansion. I don't think I have Luigi's Mansion. I owned both of them in the past, but I don't know what happened to them. I think I lost them. But I do still have. Which one do I have? I have Chibi Robo still. I saw Wind Waker and I got hyped. I know. But thank you so much for the $1 donation. I appreciate it. Superpower mind. The games be expensive, but it's upgraded hardware. I suppose it's time to get ripped off. I know. Like, I don't know. Only 900. Yeah. It's, imagine. Imagine if, like, I really do get donations to get a full size fridge. That'd be crazy. It's hardening. Oh. Did I read this? Perhaps this is her way of allowing me to peel away the built up years for a moment, allowing the regrets and lessons of my youth to feel as raw and fresh to me as it once did. Usai seems more thoughtful and satisfied as he continues to ponder the matter. Thank you. The loss of my mustache is only temporary. It'll grow back in time, just as the leaves on the trees and the grass of the field. My focus should be on that, but on taking advantage of the wondrous opportunity that has been given to me. I need ducats to feed my addiction. Honestly, I feel you. For me, it's was it called Wave Sweeper? I was about to be like, it's Wind Waker. No, Wind Waker is not in Mabby. What Wave Sweeper is. I'll have to find me a GameCube. Found my N64 the other day. Let's say it still works. Hey! I still have my GameCube and I still have my N64. I still have my PlayStation 3, 2, and 1. That's pretty much it. I never had an Xbox, so I can't really speak on that one. Speaking of Wind Waker, the GameCube emulator for Switch Inbound. Yeah, I'm excited. I am. When the Switch 2 comes out, I won't be able to get it right away, but I'll start saving for it. And then when I can, I'll get it. And then hopefully I'll just get a Switch 2 capture card and then just start streaming the games that are in that online bundle. It's gonna be great. It seems like you have a lit fire of introspection, willpower with an elder Kusai, judging from the look of determination on his face. What's the release date? June. Yeah, June 5th. Woke up action doll. Actually, really, I like this tail lamp flower thing. My upper lip feels the breath of the wind. I thought you were going to say breath of the wild for a second. I need to calm down. This day, in a way, This day, in a way, it has not in many years. Actually, I happened to see white earlier and looked the same as ever. Curious indeed. I've got the register on my. I'm like doing the. I've got the register my interest on the Nintendo website. Ooh. Gotta get there before the scalpers. Oh, for sure, but I don't think the scalpers are actually gonna get it because the price is up. And then also they're gonna have limited. They're gonna mass produce, right? You tried to make Jimmy's robot dog and make it work like the real one, but I failed. Oh, but it's good to try. It's always good to try and learn new things. And yes, I read it. Personally, I do that a lot too. Like one of the things I want to do, oh my gosh. I'm so glad we one of the things I want to try. So you guys know I like to knit, right? But I recently stumbled in on watching people make videos of literally yarn spinning. And I don't know, my toxic trait is thinking I could do that. So I'm like, wait, should I make my own yarn? That would be so cool. Like it would go hard, and I could like, because I'm watching the videos like of people scouring the yarn to clean it, or not the yarn, but the wool, and then brushing it out, and then using a what is it called? Is it a? It's like a little like button basically. I think it's called a. Oh, is it called a diz? I think it's called a diz, and then you like pull it through, and then you can start weaving it or spinning it into yarn. So cool. For the first year and a half of the PlayStation 5 lifetime, man, I never even have a PlayStation 5. I stopped at 3. You're gonna try to make him and work like the real one. Hey, I hope it works. The same thing happened with the Xbox Series X. I've never had Xbox, so yeah, I do hope. So Nintendo has spoken that they want to cut the scalpers, and I thought the raise in price, and then also the producing in larger quantities. I thought that was gonna like combat the. I don't know. I'm not too knowledgeable about scalping, other than I don't like it. Hopefully they put more limits on how many people can buy, because like there's no reason like like you should buy like 40 switches, you know what I mean? Like maybe like limit like 4 per family or something like that, you know what I mean? Like 4 per person. But who knows? I was gonna get the Switch too, but why is it expensive? It always is. Or one per household slash customer, right? I mean, I could see why you would want to buy one for your whole family. Like if you have 3 kids, for example, I can see why you would want to buy 3 for each of your kids. So I can understand buying multiple for household, but like 40, 50, like some of these scalpers be going crazy. Yeah, 5 is fine. Like I think that's fine. Honestly, I feel like under 10 valid. But when you start crossing the double digits, I have to like bat an eye, you know what I mean? What's sharing? Personally, I would only buy one. Me and my mom are gonna own so that we can both play our games on our own switches. That's fair. I only have to buy it for myself. Like I don't have to worry about other people. It's just me. Go in peace, friend, and may the great spirit of Iniad be with you. Okay. Reach to the stars and buy candy bars. Lies the kid with. I'll have to for myself to play Land Mario tournament with yourself. That's crazy. It would be fun. The flag displays great faith and solitude in equal measure. Where is this? I don't even know. We're just gonna have to skip this. Wait, is this Belfast? I feel like it might be Belfast in that camp. Shaving is a waste of time. Do I really have to fill this out? Fine. Just get straight to the point. Don't complicate my life and I won't complicate yours. The raider obviously has a very brusque manner. I'm just gonna stop by a Belfast and see if that's where we need to be. Monster Hunter. Monsters rule monster. Monster Rancher. Special edition Animal Crossing. I am very interested in Animal Crossing. White OLED Mario. Oh, you're talking about Switches. I have the Switch. I mean, yeah, but I have the Smash OLED. Reach to the stars. Oh, we have to use Moongate. Buy candy bars. Okay, see you next time, Sonic. Oops. Imagine if I dropped my special scroll. I think I would never be the same. I have the white OLED. You haven't added me on Switch, Missy? I'm offended. I'll add you, Nelly. Send me your friend code. But I actually don't have Switch Online right now, so I'm not sure if that will impact anything. Oh, do you have Romeo and Juliet? Your like sub badge. I appreciate that. That means you've been subbed for a while. I think you might be our longest running sub person other than me. What am I at? I'm at Divine Knights. Okay, so I'm right just like 1 month ahead of you or something. I'm the badge ahead of you. So 6 months. Then it's 1 year. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet. See? Your 6 month badge is the Romeo and Juliet badge. So if you look at mine, I go by this. So when you sub to me, you're first here, which is this regular book. And then over here is C3. And then Shakespeare. And then here is Romeo and Juliet. So you're generation 14. And then I'm over here in Divine Knights. So I'm actually further than I thought. Because we have all of Saga, right? But that's just one badge. So to catch up with me, you'll need this one, and then this one, and then Divine Knights. But then by the time, I would probably already be in Winds of Fate by the time you get there. Reach to the stars. Okay, so let's go ahead and find a moon gate. Honestly, I should have teleported to... What's it called? You will catch how. I'm always gonna be one step ahead. But, I should have teleported to... What's it called? What is it called? That's Yara. Because the moon gate's right there, but it's okay. Will Dunbart and Banker have a beard? Maybe? We can check. I was thinking about checking Belvast. Let me just check. Oh, I'm running into a wall. This guy, wow. Like, how do you guys remember all of these NPCs? Like, I don't remember them. Didn't see you there. Can I help you? I'm sweating bullets. It's nothing urgent. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave. You lean closely, invading his personal space as you examine his face. What? You better go see yourself out. It's rude to stare, even if it's oh dear. Oh yeah, the weapon breaker. I know exactly who you mean. Fergus. But yes, Fergus is like the most iconic for breaking stuff. Oh dear. Was it noticeable? No one else had said anything. You try your best to calm him down and tell him what Walter said. Oh, so you already knew. I see. Then I might as well just hold on a second. Give me a second. Don't peek. I'm so curious. Is he gonna look good? He ducks to hide his face behind the counter. Wait patiently. Take a peek. I have no time for this. Wait patiently. We have to see. Is it a glow up? Glow up or glow down? Put in your predictions now. He slowly lifts his head through his eyes remain down, though his eyes remain downcast. Oh, he actually looks good. He looks quite charming. It's just like Walter said. I hate for you to see me like this. Whoa, this can't be. But actually, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the Grim Hydrate. The Grim Hydrate again. Are you gonna make it a trifecta? I thought so. Let me go ahead and get my drink. My drink, more than life. Dad vibes. You know what? He does kind of remind me of my dad. My dad kind of does look like that. Don't tell him I said that. Would you guys be interested in meeting my dad? Because I was like talking about, like, I think he has so many fun stories. He does speak Spanish though, so I would want him to be comfortable. So I would just like translate for him. What's the Grim Hydrate? So Grim is one of my older viewers. Doesn't stop by so much anymore, but he said that hydrates, 3 of them should equal a bottle. So I made it for him. I understand. Ah. Oh no, oh my gosh. Ah. It's okay. That's not water. I know. Do you want me to get water? I'll put the Coke down. I'll put the Coke down. You guys caught me. I'll get water. Be right back. It's a hydrate. It's spicy water. It is. To drink water though. I really should because I have a little bit of a cold. If you guys can't tell. Be right back. 1 second. I'm gonna get a fresh bottle of water for you. Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. But there is no water, actually. I ran out of water. So thank you so much for the hydrates, Krypton. I appreciate it. Fun fact, I dislike beer. And I would have never tried it. I'm a wine girly. I love wine. Any other alcohol is pretty much a no. Okay, actually, no, I do like other alcohol, but not beer. Not beer. Funny story. One time, I was at my friend's house, and we were having dinner at her place. And then her dad was there, as her whole family was. But specifically, the dad is important because I was over there, and then I was sitting like next to him, kind of not like right next to him, but like I don't know how to explain it, but basically we were kind of close to each other, and then I put my Sprite next to his beer, um, but mine was there first. Okay, he put his beer later, and then like halfway through the dinner, I'm like drinking my Sprite, and then I accidentally pick up his beer and I drink it. Oh my gosh, that was the most disgusting thing I ever had, hands down. Like I gagged. I was like, this is disgusting. I don't know how anybody drinks that. Don't do it, people. Don't drink beer. I don't think I can actually chug a Coke. It's just like Walter said. I hate for you to see me like this. Whoa, this can't be. But it actually, I'm gonna say, but it actually, yeah, I know. I feel so self conscious. I must look. You stare, blinking as if in a daze. Well, why are you looking at me like that? Is it weird or could it be? There's a bright red. From the look, from the look in your eyes, it must be that you think I look good like this, right? I actually do. I think he looks better shaved. In my younger years, I used to get a lot of compliments on my flawless skin. Could it be I still got it? You do, sir. His eyes grow distant as he reminisces. This is not something I usually talk about, but can I tell you something? You nod, curious what Dumbarton's usually all business banker might want to chat about. When I was young, there was a girl, the prettiest girl in town. Everyone I knew would have done anything for her. What? For even a smile from her. Well, I was no exception. One day, I finally gathered my courage. I put out my best outfit, used all my pocket money to buy her a bouquet, and when I showed up on her doorstep, there was already someone there. Ah, that's rough. I think the blacksmith dude is handsome. You think so? Shaved or not shaved? He was taller than me and had muscles, and I couldn't hear what they were saying, but I saw she couldn't stop laughing. Ah, that's rough. Ah. He had the coolest beard I'd ever seen. As I stood there, I saw she couldn't stop looking at it. That was the day I swore to grow a beard of my own. It was so long ago, but I never went back on my word. Was it really his beard she was into? It's kind of funny that he mentioned that because like he was taller, had muscles, and had a beard. Wait, but it's so weird how we like hyper focus on those kind of things that we think other people like, but in reality, on your 4K TV, a where I should be. Just kidding. Um, but we hyper focus on these like parts of ourselves that may not matter to the other person. Like he wanted to have a beard, but I actually think he looks better like this personally. Um, but like those other things, like tall, I actually don't really care if you're tall or short. Personally, I'm really short myself, so I'm 5 foot even. So that means everybody is taller than me. Like you're struggling to find somebody who's shorter than me. So, um, I really don't mind like if you're short. Like that's same. You're literally just the same height. So, or like some people are like, oh, I hate the bags under my eyes. I think it looks cute. Personally, 5 feet. Yeah, I am very short. At least that's what people tell me. I think I'm perfect. I think I'm great. I think I'm fun size. Um, but yes, or like the dark circles. I think people with dark circles are so cute because they remind me of pandas. Or like raccoon. Oh my gosh, so cute. I'm just imagining like raccoons like asking you for a donut. Like it's so cute. You have little opposable hands, little opposable thumbs. So cute. Thank you, Nele. You should play an elf character then, right? Right then, right? Imagine. I actually really like elves too. I actually really like elves in media. But yeah, no matter what, I want all of you to know that you're beautiful. I know it's everybody will say up, down, left, right that you're not good, but even if 99% of the world thinks you're ugly, that's still at least a million people who think you're kind of okay. So, personally, I know I really like atypical people. Like atypical, like not was it conventionally unattractive, but I find them very attractive. So, I know there's going to be a lot of people like me, so you're beautiful too. That's what I'm trying to say. That you're beautiful. Don't worry about all the other stuff. So I've decided from this day forward, I will face the world barefaced. Does that mean I'll have to resign from Walter's club, though? Door opens with a jingle and someone enters. Quick as a flash, he hides behind the counter again. What was that? All the stuff you were saying? Hey, what about... I'm gonna say this. Welcome. I'll beard with you in a second. That's crazy. My pet peeve is when somebody says they're not beautiful. I'm just like, come on, man. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. All right. And then, so should we stop by Fergus? I feel like he's also a person. I mean, of course he's a person. That's not what I meant. Um, where can I pay to turn my main character into an ace character? I don't know. I feel like you get that opportunity like once a year, and I feel like you'll get that opportunity soon with Master Plan. Why do I feel like that's a thing? I feel like it might have been a thing before. But you should get the ace card eventually. Why did I think this guy was Nele for a second? Because he showed up wearing green. And I was like, that has to be, but that's not Nele. Earth Lord. Oh my gosh, he has Lord in his name too. First usually acts like he hasn't care in the world, but today he seems oddly anxious. Is it just me or is the screen laggy? Is the screen laggy? Let me see. Let me look at my phone. Surprised I made a character secretly. Imagine. And you knew exactly where to go to find me? That's funny. Imagine. Fergus usually acts like he hasn't a care in the world, but today he seems oddly anxious. I actually don't want to see him shaved. To be honest, I think he will look very strange. Welcome to the blacksmith. The blacksmith. Back with it's been a day. Are you in urgent need of repairs? If not, do you think you could give me the day off? I could use a break. This is urgent. Despite whatever he's going through, Fergus acknowledges you in the hour of need. Well, if it's urgent, I suppose it's better to take a look. What have you got for me? I actually feel like I need to refund Krypton. Because I wasn't able to get water, so I think it is unfair for me to keep his points. Let me switch to mod view. In Dunby it was, I think. I believe it's delayed, no? Oh, definitely delayed. I don't know why that happens. FPS, no! I want the stream to look beautiful. I also want to DM Krypton as well. That stream looks beautiful. Thank you. But you don't need live. If it really does have lag, let me know. What is the theme? I have to look at it. Oh! Oh, I actually have that emote. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a minute. I assume it's my connection is working poopy. I see. I hope it gets better. I know my connection was really bad yesterday. Like, starting on that Sunday, it was rough. What have you got for me? He mumbles, seeming to lack his usual vigor at the forge. Hopefully, it's not something like that. Maybe I can use the extra iron. Huh? Oh, never mind my ramblings. Anyhow, what's this matter that's urgent? You tell Fergus about what Walter told you. Fergus throws his hands in the air, sighing again as he gives up the facade he's been trying to maintain all the time. Guess there's no pulling the wool over your eyes. What do you think? Does it look convincing at all? It does. The blacksmith looks at you, his unavoidable gaze seeking a frank and honest answer. It can't hope to match the luster of the real thing. I feel like this is the right answer because nobody wanted to have their beard shaved, you know? There is some moments where I'm typing in Mabi and the text just disappears. Yeah, that happens. The solution is to type less. Because if you pass a certain threshold that they don't tell you about, then the whole message disappears. So it's best to just get like one sentence at a time. And not like not a compound complex sentence, like a smaller one. Say like, oh, hey, hi, then enter. I was wondering about this thing, enter. About, I don't know, like G26. And how it's gonna influence whatever comes next. Enter. The blacksmith looks at you, his unavoidable gaze seeking a frank and honest answer. I am gonna say this, because I just feel like he wants me to hype him up right now. Like, that's how I feel. So I'm gonna say it can't hope to match the luster of the real thing. No! You hear him say, and huff a little before he speaks again. I'm sorry, Fergus. I suppose even the stunning piece of handmade facial hair, lovingly crafted by an artisan, still can't match the real thing, huh? Seeing as the cat's out of the bag, I guess there's no sense hiding it anymore. Just hang on a second. He looks away and reaches up with his meaty hands and tears something off of his face. Wait for it. I'm scared. His momentary act of beardly violence finished, Fergus slowly turns to face you again. Oh no. No, that is bad. Hello, Lou. Holy Lou. Not Hello, Lou. Imagine if you change your name to Hello, Lou. But welcome in. So happy to see you. Honestly, the more I look at him, he doesn't look as bad the more I look at him, but he does look off. Like, why does he kind of remind me of Shrek the more I look at him? Like human Shrek. It's miserable. Whoever did this to me didn't have a shred of mercy in their souls. My jaw is smooth as a my jaw is smooth as a baby's bottom. They didn't even leave a single hair behind. The stalwart smith is clearly still dazed and confused from the assault upon his manly mane. The razor left me so smooth I can recognize the work of expertly honed steel when I see it. Don't mind me. Just a little craftsmanly observation. So give it to me straight. Without my lustrous beard, I look weak and pathetic, don't I? I look like a nabby-pamby greenhorn blacksmith with limp, flaccid arms that couldn't even break a basic sword. Break a basic sword, not repair it? Fergus! What is that emote? That's crazy. Fergus looks towards you awaiting an answer, his face filled with the anxiety of a man whose manhood has been called into question. I don't think so. I'm gonna say this. Fergus seems, if possible, even more uncomfortable than he was before. I can never win with this man, can I? He's supposed to be hardcore drink, but now he's like soda or something. I think he looks charming, you know, like he looks fine. You're a good trying to soothe a man's broken heart, but I know you're fibbing just to go easy on me. Deep down, I can't deny how pitiful. You actually don't look that bad. Like, it's crazy. His manhood is questioned. Imagine having, like, I know that people are proud. Like, if somebody shaved my head, I would be very distraught. But I wouldn't feel like my femininity is in question, you know? And I don't think anybody should feel like there's a difference of being proud of something and then having your self-worth tied to it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, you can like something and be proud of something you have done without necessarily seeing your worth tied to it. Fergus turns into a piece of polished but shattered steel, propped up on one of those workbenches and grimaces at his own reflection. I'm telling you, nothing's been going my way since I lost my mustache and beard. My confidence is my work plummeted like that one time I dropped a hammer into the well. It feels like my hands are slipping all the time, completely unlike my usual rugged vice-like grip. Okay, his jaw's strong, never mind, but he looks shaved, but takes time to get used to. Yeah, I feel like I could get used to it, but he kind of looks like a human Shrek. That does make sense, being proud of something, but not having your identity rely on it. Exactly. Like, one time I cut my hair, so I have very long hair, and I cut it into a bob one day, very suddenly, and I didn't feel some type of way about it. You know what I mean? Like everyone has been saying, hair grows back. You're beautiful with or without it, you know? Man looks good, exactly. And have his work suffer from it. Wait, this cloud kind of looks like a latte. That's so cute. I don't have that cloud. I assume it's from one of the coffee events, though. Looks like I traveled back through time. This is how I used to look when I was a young bloke that started in the trade. Is it a dramatic flashback? Fergus barrels ahead, heedless of your opinions about people rambling on the good old days. Wait, Human Shrek is handsome. So if you're telling us Fergus looks like Human Shrek, you're calling Fergus handsome? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't look bad. Like, he looks fine. It takes getting used to, but he looks good. Now, back in my younger days, I was full of vim and vigor. Not that I've lost much, of course. It's just that back then I was completely confident in my dexterity and in the steadiness of my hands. You can see Fergus's eyes glassed over with nostalgia, as though he's peering at the scenes from a bygone time. But back then, I didn't have the thick iron what? I was about to say thick iron bread, but it's beard I'm known for now. But personally, like, younger is more my style. Like, Piran is beautiful. Autumn, 100%. The one thing that propelling me forward was my confidence and the dexterity I definitely had that was never waned in all those years. As I turned out masterwork after masterwork, my fame spread far and wide, as it should, naturally. But then, one day, Fergus shakes his head, seeming to resent having to recall an unpleasant experience. I was in my smithy, hammering away, and the afternoon was growing late. Just as I was ready to hang it up for the day, it appeared. I couldn't tell if he was young or old, but I knew from the way he carried himself that he wasn't just some plain work-a-day fellow. He had a job for me, asking to polish one of his blades. It seemed like a straightforward request, and I accepted a job, fully confident in my ability. I put my whole focus into sharpening, polishing that sword to a mirror sheen. It was the dead of night, before I even realized how long it had been. The sun was already rising as I finished up, and I saw him coming again to check my progress. So, is he a giant? What do you mean? Fergus takes a moment, breathing slowly in and out several times. Is he trying to calm his heartbeat? I handed him the sword, thinking at us what I did a swell job. Another masterpiece from these able hands. He held it up in the morning light, inspecting it closely. Then he looked me over, then back at the blade. After he had done a few times, he finally spoke again. That's strange. Imagine buying something from someone, and they look at the thing, then look at you, then look at the thing, then look at you, then look at the thing, then look at you. Like, that's weird. That's weird behavior. This is a fine polishing job, he said. The blade is sharp, and the finish has been executed to perfection. I'm certain that it could cut a leaf as it falls from a tree. Then he stopped and looked right at me, like he was peering into my soul. Yeah, he should be a human. However, this falls a little short of being the work of a true master artisan. The technique and process are perfect, but there's one thing you still lack. At that moment, I felt my world crumbling around me. I'd grown so proud, creating masterworks day in and day out, but his words made my accomplishments feel meaningless. And that's the power of words, people. Be kind to people. Fergus laments to you, revealing the agony that has wrecked even his stalwart heart. Naturally, I had to know what I was lacking. What could be keeping me from true, indisputable greatness as an artisan? I asked him, and in a quiet voice, barely above a whisper, he told me, then turned left. A beard. Only a beard does an artisan become a true master. That is so dumb. Who would say that to someone? And you know what affected him for the rest of his life? What is that feather skill with the music notes? Feather skill with the music notes. This one? Feather skill with the music notes. Feather? Is it March song? This has wings. It makes you walk faster. That's March song. Is that the one you mean? Let me check Harmonic Saint to see if there's any feather. Maybe this one? Oh, Hymn of Resurrection is a resurrection skill. So you just use it. Only a Harmonic Saint can use it, and if you use it on someone who is dead, they come back. And they have a little protection for a couple of seconds. 5 seconds. Like a little shield. After that, there's no looking back. I started growing out my beard. It came out patchy at first, then thick and dark, and once it was full, everything seemed to go my way. It was like I was reborn as a true master craftsman. It reminds me of confirmation bias, because when you feel like something is going to happen, it's going to happen, or you're going to notice it happen more. For example, if I wake up in the morning and say, today's going to be a terrible day, it's probably going to be a terrible day because everything I see and remember, I'll have like a negative light on it. You know what I mean? And then I'll only really remember the things that didn't go my way because then that's how I thought the day was going to be. So subconsciously, I want to be right. You know what I mean? So you should wake up every day being like, today is going to be a good day. And then that way you can focus on the good things more and everything is painted in a more positive light. As a master of mustache. Oh, as a member of mustache. I thought it was a bard skill. It's a Harmonic Saint skill. So, Grandmaster both, Cleric, Holy Arts, and then Bard Music. And then you can get the Arcana, Harmonic Saint. As a member of mustache, I've been able to bond with so many people who feel the same as I, even though we've never met in person. Now, though, I've lost my precious mustache and beard, like a forest that's been cut clear. There's not a single hair left standing. Do you understand how I feel now? Can you sympathize with my anguish? I'm an artisan no longer able to create master works. The strength of my sinews has fled. I've lost count of the times my hand slipped just today. That might not be related to your beard. Today's gonna be a great day. Hey, 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 I love that. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, that emote is adorable. Whoa, hold on. I need to look, I need to zoom in and give it the praise it needs. Look, that emote is so cute. It's so cute. Wow. Who's your artist, Nelly? Fake beard, fixed firmly in place. Fergus keeps ranting. You like it? Thank you, thank you. It looks good. I love it. Blast it all. Shop's closed for today. I don't have it in me to stand at the forge. The sham of a beard will only make shoddy blades. Incorrect. Tell all the other members too. Tell them to just pretend the famous Fergus is on holiday for a while. Goodness gracious. But I am running out of time, everyone. Should I keep going? I kind of want to keep going. Should we go a little bit longer? Let's keep going. I want to finish the quest. The fight behind the storm. Let me see where I need to go next. Where's the... Oh, here it is. Now I'm looking at the entirely wrong thing. Oh goodness, there's a lot. We only have to talk to 6 of the victims, right? So we already talked to Breed, Beard of the Holy. I feel like that's one of the priests. Where is that though? Where even is that? I don't know. Let's figure someone else. Goatee of the Rake, Soul Patch of Taste, the Chin Puff of Excellence. Let's do this one. Beard at the Forge. Oh! No, I know who this is. It has to be Bangor, right? I don't even need to read read it all. Should we actually read it all though, so that we can see the mottos and stuff? Bari Dungeon. And then leave here. You have a beard, right? Yes, you do. Is there something you need from me? Can't help but notice, but he looks a bit apprehensive. If you're just dropping by for the usual chit-chat, could I trouble you to come back later? I'm a bit preoccupied right now. It doesn't make sense. What could this... You hear Erden mumbling to himself. Your curiosity piqued. You whistle to yourself as you wait for Eddern to say something more. Come on now. There's no sport to be had gawking at me. Just turn around and go on your business, please. What do you mean the dungeons? Erden cast a sidelong glance at his granddaughter Elaine, lowering his voice. Hurry and move along. The longer we talk, the more likely she'll really take a gander at me. I don't want her to notice. Are you hiding something? Erden briefly glances in Elaine's direction, again before replying, his voice now a whisper, just loud enough to be heard over the loud roar of the forge. I don't want to go into detail, but I've got a feeling that the longer you hang around, the more likely she'll be able to notice something. That's why I'm asking you to just mosey along, nice and quiet, telling me not to talk. Erden seems devastated by the news, continuing with bewilderment in his voice. I see. So, I'm not the only one. Eden hesitates for a moment. Yeah, I don't remember how it was. To be honest, when I looked back at some of the old videos I made, they're unlisted now, you can't look at them. But when I looked at the old footage I had, the UI was entirely different. And I just haven't realized it. over the years. Like, I really haven't. Like, the changes have been so minimal every patch that you don't notice it. Like, your hair growing, you don't notice right away. But like when you're from a bob to a full on like you are like, oh, that did happen. You know what I mean? Or like your nails growing. 1 week they're fine, and then next week they're long and you have to cut them, and you're like, oh wait, when did it grow that long? So I don't want to show you here like this. I'm worried what Elaine will think. Erden once again turns his eye towards where his granddaughter is murmuring away. She's not doing anything. For her part, Elaine doesn't seem to have noticed anything amiss. Her focus squarely on her work. Maybe now. Wait a second. Erden cautiously turns around and waits for Adern. His preparation seemingly complete, Adern cautiously turns back around. Turn around. Hang on a second. I actually like it. He's kind of giving Mananin right now. I like it. I like it. He looks the best. Clean shave. I think it'd come to this. Now I can't even look at my own kid in the eye. I had to cobble the phony beard and mustache I was wearing together in a rush, using some old scrap metal I had on hand. But what do you think? It wasn't too obvious at a glance, was it? Scrap metal? Huh? Why do you look so surprised? Some men talk about a little silver in their mustache, or a beard gray as iron. But I say, why not let those figures of speech take on a life of their own? Still, I think it could have done with a little more tempering. I suppose that was inevitable. If you look at it closely, it probably looks every bit the sloppy cobbled it together piece it is. Thank goodness Elaine has been especially absorbed in her work today. Edern pauses for a moment to think. You think? Ever since Elaine was a wee lass, she's always admired my beard. She even once admitted one of the things that she inspired her to take up smithing was seeing me at work, my mustache and beard glowing in the light of the forge. And now the beard was inspired the next generation of Bangor blacksmiths. Adern eyes his granddaughter, a look of concern in his eyes. She sees me like this. Those years of admiration for old Grants could crumble like brittle iron scale. I wouldn't be surprised if she packed up and left town to strike out on her own. Elaine suddenly turns towards you and Adern. Dang it, she's on to me. Come over here, curry. Adern quickly spins around. Wait a bit. Adern does his best to be convincingly normal with his hand-forged beard. Oh, Elaine! Is there something I can help you with? Well, Grandpa, it's just, Oh! I just noticed you there. Good to see you. She gives you a hearty greeting before turning back to her grandfather. Anyway, this morning I was randomly wondering what it'd look like if you shaved your beard. So weird, huh? I mean, where did that thought even fly in from? But beard, you say? Sounds hairy. Yeah, you've had it ever since I can remember. I think you'd look really handsome without it. It could take 10 years off you easy. Though, I mean, you already look even cool. You look cool even now, you know. I see, well, yes, well, that's only to be expected. He seems flustered, his gaze seeming to plead with you for help. Quietly leave the two to their business. Heeding Adern's earlier request, you decide to quietly slip away, leaving the stoic yet nervous Adern to be badgered by Elaine's oddly topical musing. No, Elaine, not the beard. Oh my gosh. Somebody in chat put Milo and Kusai next to each other. That's crazy. But you know, I actually really like Milo. He's one of my, like, hear me outs. I really like Milo. I think he's very charming, very cute. I think he's also he has a fun personality, and he's intelligent. Possibly braided. Oh, he needs a bigger beard, fully Viking. I feel like, to be honest, I like most of the characters as they are now. However, if they want to make a character like Viking inspired, I'd go for it, especially how it's based on Celtic lore. I feel like it would really fit if they made someone in like Generation 27 have a full Viking look. Maybe even a lot of people. I actually feel like maybe Dalra actually has the Viking braids. I feel. Don't remember exactly. Oh no, nobody's playing Mabby. Mabby. But you know what? Pay is on, and Pay is doing art right now. So I'm actually gonna raid out to Pay. And I do actually want to stream a little bit longer, but my throat is hurting a little bit. So I will probably finish this quest off camera. We will. Then, yeah. But thank you so much for coming, everyone. Have a good night or morning. I had a wonderful time, and I hope you did too. We will be raiding out to Pay, who is doing art. They're working on their. I always find it very fascinating when people like work on art, and especially models. So hope to see you next time. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Remember, I'm live for the times on screen: 1:30 PDT, 2:30 MDT, 3:30 CDT, and 4:30 EDT. And then we're doing Mabby today and tomorrow, and then we'll see what we're gonna do on Sunday. Wink, wink. Bye. Take care. Have a good one. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge.